Hello viewers and welcome to another video by SERUpractice.com. Today's example route is very interesting for a lot of reasons, and perhaps many students struggle with it because it has roads on top of a roundabout, one ways right at the beginning, a lot of obstructions here and there, and also because this is an example of the route that requires active improvisation. So being a PHV driver, it is very important and necessary for you to be able to understand maps, different symbols, and what their meaning is. Watch this video till the end because it is going to be very useful for somebody who is about to take their topographical route planning assessment. Because in this video, we will be sharing with you how to solve such a dramatic and chaotic route. Also, I will be sharing with you topographical route rules, which are even more helpful in understanding how the map works. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. So let's begin with instructions. Plot a direct route from Stamford Road E6, which is our green marker right here, to St. Olave's Road E6, which is our red marker right here. As always, the first thing to do should be to draw a straight line from our green marker to red marker so that we can plan our route. Now, as I previously mentioned, in order to do a very effective and efficient planning, the PHV driver should be able to read the map itself. What I have here is a list of topographical route rules developed by SERUpractice.com to help our students remember different rules that are used in maps. As previously mentioned in the question, that flyover roundabouts or roads on top or railway lines crossing the expressways, one-way roads, and even unmarked one-ways. These are the things that if you understand well, then it becomes obviously very easy for you to solve any topographical route planning question. This is exactly what we teach our students in one-on-one topographical route planning lessons, so that no matter how difficult or complex a route is, they can easily navigate themselves from the green marker to red marker with the most direct possible route. Our instructors make sure that the person who is aspiring to get the PHV's driver's license not only understand the maps but can also navigate through any route, regardless of the fact that it is a tunnel based question or a closed road question or even a question that requires improvisation. How to find shortcuts, how to reduce the total distance, how to identify different set of rules in terms of topographical route rules. So all of these things are instructed in order to equip the student that they can pass their topographical route planning assessment with shining bright percentage. Now that you have developed a familiarity with the topographical route rules, let's start our planning. So in my opinion, we should also strive to follow this straight line towards our destination. In some cases, it might not be ideal, and in those cases, we should look for the relative alternative. For instance, in this case, as you can see that this is a one way, so we cannot go straight right here. We have two choices, either to go up on Woodwards or go down on Maplestead Road, because our objective is to arrive at A1153 Expressway. So in my opinion, if we take this route and arrive here, this is a roundabout. This is a road on top of the roundabout, so we can go under and around this roundabout to go on this road. Obviously, if you will try to go in this direction, it will be a grave mistake because it is an unmarked one way right here. You might ask yourself, what exactly is an unmarked one way? These are simple things which we try to make sure that our students know in one-on-one topographical lessons, because it is very important not to make naive or silly mistakes. So whenever you see something like this, we should not be doing that, and we should try to follow the trajectory of the road, in this case which is a roundabout. So we should go under this expressway and around this roundabout to arrive on this part of the expressway which we were previously following. Continuing on this expressway, I believe that arriving here, we can cross this navigation part on a roundabout, another roundabout, and here you can see as well, just before I showed it to you in topographical route rules set as well, that this is a central reservation. This concept is also very tricky for many students, and we make sure that the students who are coming to us in one-on-one topographical route planning, they understand how exactly the central reservation works. Following this roundabout, the students should go straight up. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that this is a kind of route where you should improvise yourself. So apparently it looks like this expressway is really helping us going along our way. We can use this roundabout, another roundabout right here, which is covered by another expressway, and then finally we can arrive at our destination. But there might be some things, small details, which you might miss in planning. I want to keep it as a twist. Let's start drawing the actual route, and in between that I will show you what I really meant by that. So please watch this video by the end, because it is going to be a very amazing video and you are going to learn a lot of tips and tricks. All right, our planning part is done. Let's remove the unnecessary lines and start drawing the actual route. So as always, the first thing you should do is connect your green marker with your line and then take a left turn, because right now it is a two-way street and we should be driving on our left like this. Then, as decided, we will keep left and take a turn on this street, which will take us directly to this street on Maplestead Road. Arriving at expressway A1153, I often tell my students that in order to keep a distance between the boundary and the middle of the road, we should draw on base of the letter or on top of the letter. So this was the mistake that I was talking about earlier, that if you go around this road like this, it will be a grave mistake and you will not get any marks, because this right here is a roundabout and there is a road on top of that roundabout and also a footbridge on top of that road. So again, putting an emphasis on the point that we should be able to identify different sections and appearances of the map, so that we do not navigate ourselves into unregistered territory. Continuing, we will go on this roundabout, keeping the lines neat and clean, not to touch any boundary. Now we are again on the expressway. And here you can see that I am trying to draw the lines on the base of the letters, so that there is a difference between the boundary of the road and the middle of the road itself. Right here you can see there is some central reservation to prohibited people from entering from the other side, but it is none of our concern right now, because we want to follow this trajectory on expressway 123. Continuing like this, right here we are crossing a railway line. If you are familiar with the topographical rules set, you would know that the railway lines are either above or below the road, not on the road, so it is not an obstruction and you can drive through it. So right here, this is a roundabout, and this one indicates that yes, you can go in this direction. If you want to go back, you can take this roundabout and go back. But right now, we just want to go ahead of ourselves to our destination. Right here, we have a roundabout. We will cross it. So right here, you can see that I have made these lines looks like exactly when we are driving our car. We steer ourselves a little bit into the direction we are going, not to draw exactly straight lines, not to draw very long lines on turns, excuse me. So as I was talking before in our planning, that our route, for a second, excuse me, should look like this, right? That we will arrive here. But as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that sometimes we should try to improvise in terms of how we plan and how we actually draw the route. So in this particular scenario, you can see that while we want to arrive here, there are two ways we can arrive here. We can continue on this expressway and eventually arrive here, or we can take this beautiful small flyover on Highbridge Town, which is a lesser distance as compared to going on the expressway. So right here you can see that we are going to cross a footbridge, navigate ourselves through this roundabout, and then kaboom, we arrive at that same point. And you can see that this distance is much smaller as compared to traveling directly on the expressway and arriving at the same point. Now again, here we are on a roundabout and there is an expressway or a flyover on top of us. So this is not an obstruction, this is not to be considered a dead end, and we can go around the roundabout like this, keeping left. Now, arriving very close to our destination, you would see that this is a dead end. This is also something I did not mention when planning, because I wanted to make sure that you attentively look at it when I'm actually drawing my route. So this right here is a dead end, and connecting it like it will again be a very grave mistake, and it will cause you to lose your marks. Second important thing here is that many students sometimes think that because this is a dead end, so this is the road to take. So they will arrive here, then go on like this. I don't think there is a problem with that, but in terms of how examiners view this, they can often cause candidates to lose marks, because although this is a one-way road and it goes all the way up to here, but there is nothing stopping you from entering the Duke's Road, connecting to your destination. And you can see that this is comparatively a longer distance as compared to this one, and our point always is to plot a direct route, and this, I believe, is the most direct possible route. So once completed, you should review your changes, and a few things to look for are that your green marker and your red marker are connected. You have not touched boundary lines anywhere. You have kept left on two-way roads and also followed all the topographical route rules. Once completed and you're happy with the work you have done, don't forget to press the stop drawing button. Thank you for watching. We regularly share videos to help you prepare for your PHV driver's license and TfL assessments, including SERU, speaking and listening, and topographical route planning. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. To learn more, visit our website serupractice.com, where you will find everything you need to prepare with confidence. We have helped thousands of students pass their tests, many with the scores over 90%. You can see some of their recent pass certificates on our websites. We also offer one-on-one topographical lessons with experienced instructors, available in English, Urdu, Hindi, Bangla, Farsi, and Pashto. Don't just take our word for it. We have over 50 genuine Facebook reviews with a 100% positive feedback rate from real students. Also, while on the go, don't forget to follow TfL Tests on Facebook. If you have any questions, message us on WhatsApp using the number on your screen, or you can call us directly at 020-3965-7202, or visit our website www.serupractice.com. We are here to help. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video.